Good afternoon. It's a beautiful Monday, October 7th, and I'm reporting in. I got some great footage, some great photography shots, some great film. Humbled by it all. A couple things that I want to share. First and foremost, while I was doing last week's video, I had the camera set up, and there was me, and then there was the mountains that I usually shoot at. And I thought, you know what, I wonder if there's a little something in there. And I literally said to myself, it would be awesome to get a selfie, right? How do you get a selfie with your starship? So I went to my last video, slowed it down. Right when I said greetings, there was a beautiful starship. So I think I led with that, one of those photos with me, with my own little selfie of me, my eye at least anyway, because I didn't want to put my whole face in, my eye, and then the starship in the background. So I really feel like they're always there. The Pleiadians, I feel like very great friends is kind of like the sense that I get. Good friends. Second, okay, my good friends, the Pleiadians, who are always there, who gave me a selfie, which I think is incredible. Again, last Monday, literally after I had finished doing this video, I had the camera and I was just taking some shots at random things, you know, some birds and some trees and anything that I find unusual, right? I just take a couple photos of because you really never know what it might be. So I started to take some shots of the sun, or with the sun, and they weren't coming out right. They were really blurry, and I think it's hard for the camera to shoot into the sun. It needs something to autofocus onto. So all of a sudden a shadowing came in, and I had my sunglasses on and I had my hat on, and you know, I know you're not supposed to look at the sun and you're probably not supposed to shoot into the sun. Excuse me. But I was doing it anyway, and a shadowing happened, and all of a sudden the camera autofocused, and I got 3 quick, great shots. And I looked down and I thought, oh wow, there's kind of something in there. Threw it on the computer, opened it up, and oh my God, what I believe showed up in the sun shots, and was the first photo that I led with in the video, is a blue sphere. Now, you may be aware of what the blue spheres are, and you may not be aware of what the blue spheres are. I am only aware of them through Corey Good, through his work and his interviews and his experience that he has shared with all of us. And it's pretty unbelievable. And when you get into this world of highly intelligent beings, of other star nations and systems and intelligences, they don't all have 2 arms and 2 legs and a head. They come in all sorts of different forms, and I think that's something as human beings we need to break out of. One of the many things we need to break out of. So that photo produced an incredible image of what I believe could possibly be a star or a blue sphere. Their job, my understanding, is that they're shielding the Earth right now. They're helping to protect against some harmful rays and radiations that are being emitted from the sun, and not just our sun, but the central sun. So the central sun is literally blasting several galaxies with this intense energy, which is actually some very powerful energy that might actually evolve us and might kind of hiccup our human species into a higher state of being. However, a lot of us aren't quite ready for it yet. So the blue spheres are here shielding. They also act as sort of a roadblock for any negative star nations that might be coming in to do not so good. So we actually have a little bit of a police force out there helping to protect us at this time. We're a pretty vulnerable species at this moment due to our ignorance of the reality that really is. And I say that very lightly. Because, you know, I was ignorant yesterday, and today I'm still learning. We're all still learning. However, once the information and the downloads start coming in, there's no turning back. You see the world and our universe and our lives in a completely different picture. Okay, so the blue spheres, that was an awesome experience. Really beautiful energy that they delivered, that I felt after I realized that's what it was. Just a really beautiful energy. I hope that you can feel that too when you see it. Very protective, very Mother Mary kind of energy. Really, really amazing beings, the blue spheres. So I feel very grateful. Last thing about that photo is on the very bottom right hand corner is the ship that I photograph every day and that I see every day, and that I encountered in 1994, the beautiful ship, the Palladians, I believe, and their conglomerate. I think it's not just the Palladians, I think there are some other beings out there or with them that are here. The other thing is I wanted to share is I feel like there's a big energy node here between Santa Barbara and Ojai. These mountains produce a lot of energy, and also when you look at the Earth and its grid system, there's a node right there. And I think it also goes out into the desert, Area 51. So there's this big, giant, energetic portal node, and so there's several, I think, objects that are out there patrolling and protecting that energy grid here. And that's probably why we love it here so much, because it's beautiful and there's great energy here in Santa Barbara, etc. Let's see. Okay, so the selfie, the blue sphere, the continuous pattern of the same ship. So that to me is pretty special and pretty powerful. So I'm continuing to grow into that relationship and approaching it with humility and respect, and holding my own sovereignty at the same time, and making sure that it's good it's a mutual experience, and I think that they feel that way as well. So I hope you enjoy the footage, the video, the still shots, and because we're experiencing this together. This isn't old stuff, this is new stuff that's happening as we speak here. So enjoy, sending tons of love and light, and again, I hope the wonder opens up, lights up your heart, your mind, and all sorts of magic begins to roll into your life. Cheers, and have a beautiful day. Hi again. I just wanted to say something really quick about the next two photographs that you're gonna see. Again, I had finished videoing the mountain range, and I was just kind of sitting there shooting at random objects in the sky, birds, airplanes, things like that. And I saw a light, or something, it just looked like a big white line right up above the mountains, just kind of hovering, it could have been a hang glider or something like that. And so of course I grabbed my camera and I clicked it into still mode, and I took a few shots. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust this. And I had taken a couple shots of this ship a couple weeks ago. I think, well, no, maybe just a week ago. And so it may or may not be the same ship, but anyway, it was going slow enough that I could capture it in still shots, and it was materialized, right? So it had its lights on. And then the first shot that you're gonna see here right after this is there's a big, beautiful bird. So there's a bird, there's the starship all lit up, and then there's a couple of black dots, a couple black orbs or escorts along with it. So I really love these next two shots that you'll see, because these I was able to see with my naked naked eye. So that's kind of special for me too, and they're not just popping out of the camera. So I saw that with my naked eye, took several shots with my camera, and I gave you a couple that I thought turned out really nice. So enjoy.